Topites, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to talk about the game against West Ham. So like I said to you today, I'm not going to bother with reviews and previews and stuff like that because they don't get many views, and like I've said before, there's plenty of people out there, professionals, that can give you better analysis than I can. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take a look at an article from The Athletic. Andy Jones, who's been speaking about injuries and returns for the game against West Ham. So as we know, Florian Wirtz was in the starting 11 against Nottingham Forest, but he ended up pulling out with an injury just before kickoff. Probably about 5 minutes, wasn't it, before kickoff? And apparently he's out with a back injury for this game. So let's take a look at the article. So the headline says, Liverpool's Florian Wirtz set to miss West Ham game with back injury. Time frame for return uncertain. Florian Wirtz is set to miss Liverpool's game against West Ham United through injury, according to head coach Arne Slot. So this is basically after Arne Slot's press conference, isn't it? The 22-year-old suffered a back issue during the warm-up ahead of the 1-0 victory over Nottingham Forest last weekend. The midfielder dropped out of the lineup, being replaced by Curtis Jones ahead of kick-off. The hope was that the precaution taken would allow him to be available for upcoming fixtures. However, Jeremy Frimpong is fit and available, with the right-back recovering from his third muscle injury of the campaign, which he sustained early on in the 6-0 Champions League group phase victory over Karabakh last month. The 25-year-old's return boosts head coach Arne Slot's options at right back, with Conor Bradley ruled out for the rest of the season after suffering a significant knee injury last month. Midfielders Dominic Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones have started in that position during the Netherlands international's absence. Jeremy is available. He trained with us a few times this week, so he is available, Slot told reporters during his pre-West Ham press conference. I don't expect Florian to be available, so that's disappointing, of course. Every time a player is not available, it is disappointment. It's a disappointment, and also something I didn't expect after last week, but it's sometimes how things can evolve. And unfortunately, this time, not in a positive way. At this moment in time, so somebody asked him, do we know how long it'll be before he's back? And Arne Slot said, at this moment in time, no. When asked about the possible injury timeframes, usually when I say that I just don't want to share it. But now I honestly don't know. He has a rhythm, of course. It is a big accomplishment of him that he stays fit for such a long time, because he had to make a step from where he played towards Liverpool and the Premier League. That he stays fit all the time tells you a lot about the mentality and the work rate of the player and the performance staff. But this week and last week, he is not available. And that's a disappointment for him and us, because he played really well lately. So there you go. Jeremy Frimpong's back, which is good news. I don't think he'll start, to be honest. I think it'll be Curtis Jones that starts there. And then Florian Wirtz is out this week, which is a big blow. I think he's done really well recently, hasn't he? He's got a couple of goals and a couple of assists recently. So that's it for this video. Take it easy.